I'm glad that my parents missed one thing that it was really unbelievable. They saw me hit this great success, and it was a blast, and we had a lot of laughs, and it was just an amazing time. They passed away, and then after I got famous, it was like all these haters came out of nowhere, and like the negativity and the amount of animosity was just it was unbearable. I'm not even kidding you guys. At one point, I sat down and I Googled myself. I put my name in Google, and when I went to hit search, Google was like, "Are you sure?" I couldn't believe it. I sat there, and there was like 87 Dane Cook sucks pages and 4 videos about why I should die, and all these countless blogs with all these innuendos and rumors and fucked up things. I read for 4.5 hours, and I finally said out loud, you know what? This Dane Cook is a douchebag. And I'm not a fan anymore, because all this is true. The wildest story I can tell you is one day I was sitting down, I was reading some fan mails, and everybody's being really encouraging. Dane, you've been through a lot, keep going. I know that this has been a tough couple of years for you. And then here's the email that I received. And just by the name alone, I should have known that I was in some trouble. The email was from anonymous@yahoo.com. That's what rolls into the box. So I look at the name, Anonymous at Yahoo. And again, me being so kind of eternal optimist, I was like, great name. Somebody got the original, not Anonymous 2258 kitty kitty lick lick. Just Anonymous. Subject line, please read this. To which I say, of course. What am I doing? I open it up, and I'm not even going to paraphrase. Here's the exact letter that I got from this guy, quote unquote. It said, Dane, both of your parents got cancer and died to get away from your shitty comedy. And my first thought was, very unlikely. That's not true. There are better ways to get away from my shitty comedy, Mom and Dad. Just don't show up or do the whole flat tire thing. I couldn't believe it. I deleted it, but it festered on my brain for the next couple of years. I thought about it, and I was like, sometimes it would piss me off, and I just couldn't. Sometimes I was just driven by it. It really, made me want to work harder. And then I tell you all this because it's amazing the way life positions, the chess game of life. Guess who wrote me a follow-up email 2 weeks ago? Anonymous. And I brought the letter because I want to share this with you, okay? I brought the letter, and I'm going to read this to you, and I really think that this shows that sometimes in life you have that moment where there's high road and low road. And I think that you're going to appreciate the way this went down. So first let me read you what he wrote to me, which was, again, from anonymous@yahoo.com came in, and when I saw that, again, first reaction, I was like, great fucking name. Gotta hand it to him. Lucky bitch to get that. Subject line, please read this. Okay, I open it up. Dane, I was drinking, out of work, and depressed when I wrote you that letter a couple of years ago. I am myself dealing with my father dying of a brain tumor. I respect and understand you now. Anonymous. So I read this a couple of times, and then I thought, I'm going to write back. Anonymous, your father got a brain tumor because he was tired of thinking about his drunk, jobless, spineless fuckface of a son. I win. Oh, I took the low road. That was the point of that story. The point is, we should all take the low road once in a while. It feels great. Don't worry, I'm going to apologize in 2 years. What I really want to tell you is that what I've learned through all of this, through thick and thin, the only thing that really matters really is family. And I know that someday I'd like to have a large family. I would like to have a multi kind of ethnic, cultural family. I want to adopt. I want to have children from all over the globe in my household. I want basically a United Colors of Benetton ad for a family. Beautiful children wearing colorful sweaters at reasonable prices. That's what I would enjoy. I would like a little Samoan boy who's 14, but he looks 48 because he's a brick shithouse. And that's going to be his nickname, Brick Shithouse. I want a little Irish girl, mop top, fair skin, with an eye patch from a birth defect. But we treat her like everybody else except when we're playing wiffle ball. Daddy! I think that the most beautiful babies on earth, the most beautiful infants, maybe human beings, whenever I see an African-American baby boy, I don't think there's any more just handsome infant on the planet. I know that someday I would like to be the proud father of a beautiful black baby boy. And I would keep him till he's around 11, because that's when they start to get scary. I'm not racist. I've got a black president. In order to have these things, in order to have a great family, you gotta have the right woman. I've had some great women in my life. There's some unbelievable high caliber women out there in the world, and I know that when you're finally with somebody, it feels right. I also know that girls, you're strange creatures. Okay. I learn new things every day. I thought this was an urban myth. I didn't know this was actually true. If a bunch of strange women start a job together, they don't know each other, right? Your vaginas will sync up like wireless routers. It's like beep, 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 beep. Hey, you want to bleed on the same day? Beep, 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 beep. What do you think, the 11th? Let's all bleed on the 11th. Beep, beep, beep. Weird. I don't get it. That's like salmon swimming upstream to die, universal shit. I don't get it. And guys don't have anything like that. What if I got an erection right now and every guy got an erection just because I did? Can you imagine that? It looks like fucking Stonehenge of cocks in here.